RJ, pretty much every day I make you co-host along with Rebecca and Cameron. But if you're in the room, first person I go to make sure is live, make sure his co-host abilities is you. So my point is, uh, if I do that because it's just like showing up to the market every day because I'm waiting for that one day every year we get a DWAC or whatever, right? Well, the point is, I give you co-host abilities and Cameron and Rekka every day so we don't miss something extraordinary. If you really see something extraordinary, or even not, but if something extraordinary comes, don't just type it and wait 7 minutes for me to see it. On the fucking, let me know, okay? Let's not miss those kinds of opportunities. But ideally, you could do that every day or once a week, with the ultimate opportunities. But just to let you know, you do look at RevGo right now. Uh, just to let you know, you do have that ability every day. Uh, Maybe you're shy or something, but definitely if you ever see something that's like, and I'm missing it, please do come into I think you'll come into my headphones and I'll hear you. Here we go. Look at Rev. That kind of a candle is going to take you to the next dollar level. That's the beginning. That's a huge kickoff right there. Wow. That's a lot of money. I mean, that's kicking off a new wave. Woo. Look at the speed of that compared to the red breakdown that was 7 candles before it on the 1 minute chart. That red breakdown and then the following candles. Compare that to the size and speed of up. Speed of down versus speed of up, still really out of balance and more in favor of speed of up. The momentum is still here on Rev. The clues are right in front of us on a scientific 60-second to 60-second basis. So there it goes. I'm already in it. I've got my shares, but there it goes, guys. Revlon. What the fuck is up with the red box? Let me go take a look at that. Takeover targets. All right, it's just sort of settling in around 11. I mean, you just can't sell Revlon. I don't know what it is. This has got to be Wall Street's bets just fucking around the last couple of days with Revlon. Not coherent action. Now at 825, it was just at 770 at the low there. Oh, whoa, that's quite a sell-off right there. It's possible that whoever bought that big green candle just sold everything they got up there. It was just a quick scalp for a kid. What if I was like completely right? Like I just, got enough experience or I could just nail who's making these moves. Like this is some rich kid recently graduated from Harvard. He's, and there he is, like he's cleaning out his dorm or something, and he's like, I just gotta fucking buy this and too funny. Could actually be a decent time to buy Redbox. I'm gonna put an alert. I'm not alerting. I'm gonna put an alert line. There we go. That's how I can say. Red. Rest on that because if it's gonna trend like that, that would be the perfect spot to get in. Green over red. Right. We've got 18 minutes to market open. I'm going to start. So they want to know about Tesla right away. I go like, boom, Tesla, Tesla. Look, he's like, wow. Uh, I was out with my dad yesterday, and market doing its thing. Um, by the end of the day, Tesla, up very well. That trade worked out well, in the market up. And then I realized I didn't notice it in the back of my portfolios there. I was holding some shares short on the Qs and long on SQQQ, which means I was short Qs. I was short growth. And I was like, ah, shit, so I had offset some of the gains that I made on Tesla with those shorts. But there I am. It's near the close of the market. And I'm like, this has been a green day. We'll probably retrace some. I'll just leave these on. I wake up this morning. Boom. There you go. That's what I was talking about. So we are down below yesterday's low. Oh, is that correct? Oh, hang on a second. Yes, that is correct. That's not good. We already broke down below yesterday's low on growth and in the Dow Industrials and on SPY S&P 500. So the whole market has erased yesterday. I gotta double check on that one more time. Yes, that is just phenomenal. I mean, it's phenomenal. The lunacy in the markets right now, the strength of the bear market. We got one day, and then in order to make money on this market, we need minimum 2 days rallies or 3. That's like all I ask for, Lord, market God. 2 or 3, 3-day rally will be fine. I'm not begging for a 2-week rally, which would be phenomenal, but just 2 days would be great. Because if it's just one day, then what happens is all the gains of that one day get trapped and you have to exit the next day, and it becomes a waste of your compounding capital. Tesla right now. So the little update on Tesla there is Tesla's in an uptrend pre-market off of lows, and it's currently at about 701. It's really acting as a leader, but it's quite contrary to the market. So and if market continues to weigh heavily in the opposite direction, which is down, they've Tesla's butt, which really wants to go up. So what ideally what you would hope to see here is for Apple and maybe some other stocks to be joining Tesla in its leaning uptrend, to get this rally back in order. But you've got the entire market not wanting to, and then you've got Tesla wanting to. It's just not enough, in my opinion. So maybe the market gets in sync for the opening bell here and goes up a little bit, but I would use this signal this morning, this bearish flash, as a signal that you should get out of your any kind of bullish position you got in yesterday, before the market turns around, goes red, and continues red. You can always get back in if that is the incorrect method, but the risk is high. The VIX is at 31, hit even 31.5 this morning. It's at 31 right now. Good morning, everybody on TikTok. Nice to meet you. Click the link in my bio if you like. Click the link in my bio if you'd like to come check out our trading group. Click the link in my bio in my profile. It's a link over there, and you won't find it here on the live. You're going to have to click out of the live and over to my profile. Click the link in my bio there. That'll take you over to my trading group. You can come check out our trading group. Outside of that, if you're interested in stock trading every day or learning about stock trading every day, we do this every morning. So follow me, and I'll see you every morning tomorrow. You'll get alerted. Make sure you follow in order to get those alerts. I'm not needing the followers. I got hundreds of thousands. So the however many of you, couple hundred that follow me because I just said that, really don't make a difference to me. I'm literally asking you to follow me because if you are interested in trading, you'll be notified every morning when I go live. Might sync up with you 1 or 2 or 3 days of the week, and you might learn something, and that's going to be good for you. And that's what I'm here for at this stage in my life, is to help you out. So that's my sales pitch to fucking help you get your ass in line. And if you can't do it, maybe some other time. I'm looking forward to helping you out at some point in your life. Don't come crying to me in 50 years. Let's get this done this year. Rev is melting faces out here, double bottom to a double top and back down. Yeah, it's kind of holding this $8 level. It found it as resistance and kind of holding this $8 level. What does that put it in market cap, guys? Let's see here. I think it's about 400 mil. Market cap, yeah, 360 billion. Close. So that's I do not think that's enough to pay off all their debt. So every shareholder will lose all their money once they go into proceedings, into bankruptcy proceedings. Every shareholder will lose everything, and then it goes to first to pay off is anyone who's got like bonds, any debt, any loans, and then preferred shares, if there are any. But everybody else, yeah, you lose all your money because Revlon's is negative. That's REV. So Revlon, the only reason we're interested in it right now is because it's a very cool day trade or possibly a couple of day swing trade. We got in at $4.30. It's now at $8, and I think it even hit $8.50 or somewhat around there. Let's see, Rev 840. Yeah, so we're getting close to about 100% gains on that one. Thanks, Carl. I mean, in part, if any of you guys, any members, have any friends, you're the best persons to let people know that this is the real thing, and spend a half a year to a year in here, creating a nice financial base and plan B in life if you need it, and you got a minimum. That's how this can serve people. All right, cool. So let's talk about the markets. We've got 9 minutes to the market open. Let's get in sync here. Jay Powell will be speaking this morning. Yes, Jerome Powell will be speaking this morning. Let me get the time on that. It'll be in 10 minutes, as a matter of fact. He's going to start testimony. And then tomorrow at 30 minutes after the market open. So today at market open, he'll start his testimony. Tomorrow, 30 minutes after the market open. And the market is going to go crazy over everything he says because they're going to try to extrapolate out of it. So what I would do if I were you is just take advantage of anything that goes your way real quick. Get out. Just and if it was too soon, that's fine. That's how you manage risk. You don't keep that risk high. Oh, really, Carl? That's cool. That's good, And don't talk him into it, Carl, Don't talk them into it. Because if it's not their own decision, if it's not at their own impetus, if it's not at their own understanding, it's not actually going to follow through from core, So there's just no reason to waste your breath if you're trying to talk somebody into it. Do your little pitch. But if they have questions that are coming up, burgling up to the surface on their own, that's good. That's what you want to see. Your portfolio is $240. Oh, it's nothing. But I'm motivated to do my best. How should I start? Definitely send me a message or go click the link in my bio, come into my trading room here, and send me a private message. We need to start communicating because I have a few things I'd like to say to you. Yeah, send me a message. Let's start there. And sometimes people say, oh, okay, will do. End of the day, I've got no message from those people. So if it was difficult to send me a message, too fucking bad. If it was that you couldn't, didn't feel like it, well, there you go. So either way, I only talk to people who want to and work hard to try to contact me and work through obstacles. And it shows me it means something. And that's the only kind of people it's going to work out for anyway. It's worth following through with. So hope to see you, but I'm not holding my breath. Good friend. Oh, that's cool. Tesla's now at 704. The market rallied right over to the top of that bottom there. It's not a bottom reversal on the SPY, but it is a bottom reversal on growth. We've got rates down today from 3.3% to 3.15%. That's going to be helpful to growth. And oil just about darn near getting close to $100 a barrel. That's nice. That we will see relief at the pumps starting in about 10 days, because about 10 days ago, oil started to come down. Energy coming down with it. All the energy stocks coming down with oil. Industrials and base materials and financials. So inflation coming down a bit here. That could be coming from markers seen in the European markets or the Asian markets before we starting our trading day here, and that's a positive. So hopefully Jerome Powell doesn't fuck it up. You clicked on the Discord link and it just takes you to the app download page. Send me a message on here. Type my name into Google. Fucking find me and send me a message. See how resourceful you are. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, it's in my genes or whatever it is. But if I want something, I'm getting it. Whether it's that 10.0 chick in life or whatever it is, I have this strange thing where I fucking do what it takes. And I do get that. I do get my results because of that. Oh, that's what you can, don't be too complacent in life, man. Like the Casey Neistat video, you ever seen him? He's walking on a people mover at an airport, but he's walking the wrong way. And he's walking and he says, that's what life is. If you just go at a normal rate, you won't get ahead. And if you stop, you'll fall behind. You have to work hard to get ahead. Yeah, man. So anyway, we've got a little bit of an uptrend forming in growth off the bottom. So it's a bottom reversal intraday. It's really not great where we're opening here. We're opening just beneath yesterday's low in 3 minutes on growth. But the other markets are in much worse shape. And I think that could drag things down. I've never in my life, not once, ever seen the growth market go up while S&P 500 is going down. I mean, these markets drag each other in these directions and they all go in concordance. What you'll see instead is growth go way up and then, S&P 500 just sort of going flatlining or just grinding up or kind of trepidatiously, moving along. But you never see them go opposite of each other. Never. And what I'm saying is I'm not seeing the bottom reversal uptrend in the Dow or in the S&P 500. So that's a lot of pressure on growth right now to just be free and go in the opposite direction. It's not going to happen. So, be very defensive today. CVN, Camille, I read your comment this morning from extremely rough alerts. Let me take a look at that for you real quick. Let's see. So what's the deal? Are you short or long? Looks like it's bouncing from a support resistance line. Okay, yes. Uh, is it worth it to grab a few calls for a day trade? No, not at all. Yeah, no. No, because that's a kind of a failure candle, the way it's looking right there. That's not to say that extremely rough might not be right and it goes running off in the other direction. But let's get some signal on that first. Like, let's see it get over 26, the middle of yesterday's candle. Get some signal first and then invest. You know what I mean? Because it already screwed people once, didn't work out once, If it hadn't and had a different bar, it might be perfect. But, that's pretty quick for it to just go, no, never mind. That's like one day. So, hey, it happens. How many alerts do I put out that don't work out? Lots. An opportunity is an opportunity. It looks great. It's not a guarantee. So you got to be quick to cut when it doesn't work. And the ones that work, let's see where they go, But when they don't work, they didn't work. They burned everybody. People either don't have any more money left to try again on the stock, or they've been burned once already. They're feeling like, I don't know, see what I mean? So that doesn't create momentum. All right. 1 minute to the market opens. Oh, JPAL live? All right. I don't know if I'm going to be just like watching him live, at least here on the stream. Maybe I can. I might be able to get that in my headphones. Oh, wait, it's not live yet. Okay. 2,036 people waiting. All right, 33 seconds to the market open, everybody. WKSP is jumping, says someone. Keep it in my corner of my eye here. Oh, yeah, but it really fell back already. It's already lost 80% of its gains. Like that was just a quick little update. All right, here we go. Tesla's pushing up. I think we might have like a little pop here at the open, and it might be quite brief. Be careful, guys. How many times do you have to? Jesus, I swear to God, Thinkorswim can be really test your patience sometimes. 23 years I've been using this damn. All right, I just cut all of my Tesla. I don't care if I'm wrong. It's the risk is high. And Tesla's popping here. And now I'm going to my other account. I guess I didn't cut all of it because now I'm going to my other account. And I'm cutting out the rest of what I have on Tesla. The move has already been made. They I risk. As far as momentum movers, nothing continuing right now. REV, we need to see it pop over 840 in order to become a day trade. All right, and I just sold my other Tesla shares right there. You take a little small loss, get back into cash, you know. Now, let's look around the rest of the market. I have my Hershey trade here. All right, it's doing all right. Not looking great, but not moving either. Okay. If this was the end of an extended run, right now, the way the action is going right now, this would absolutely be the top, and it would turn red, and the market would be going horribly wrong. But at the moment, it's rallying, so this is good. Good for longs. Yeah, the S&P 500 is now up and over yesterday's low, and same with the Qs, and same with the Dow, same with industrials. The market going ahead and buying this pullback, if you will, this drop. Can that last all day? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Tesla now breaking a new high on the day at 711. Rebecca says USWS is coming up. Let's see. Where do I have that here? I'm not really seeing that, Rebecca. It needs to get over like $1.05, I'd say, in order to. Chris says USWS is a buyout situation. Okay. BLTE flashing entry signals. This is a alerted trade that I'm going to put out right now. BLTE. Short little base breakout at the top there. Flag break. It's not a swing 100 trade, but it is. Go. There's that strong reversal on the market. So now the SP 500 and the Dow are below yesterday's low, and growth still above yesterday's low. Got 2 negative signs out of 3. So interesting. See how this day shapes up. Expensive. As suspected, CMRA is coming off of the bottom of that trend line and trading. So CMRA, this might be a good entry before it gets too hot of a trade. I'm going to get in for $1 of risk. And this is for a multi-day penny stocking swing. CNQ short looking good. Okay. I know yesterday. I think yesterday it wasn't, right? Let's see. Yeah, I even cut it. Let me go check. Did cut it yesterday, but good. I'm glad you held through it. I was just out and about, and woo, yeah, it is. Damn, Bob Carl, if you're still in that. I really didn't need to cut it yesterday. It wasn't looking too terrible. I probably was I didn't want to watch it. Just my own personal situation. Rev is crapping out now. Rev crapping out. So we may finally have hit the top on Rev. It broke that $8 base. And that's probably going to make it retest 6, frankly. And I think that's going to be enough for the shorts to just hammer the fuck out of it. I think that's it. Maybe could be the top on Rev, unless this gets bought up right away. How much lower do I think we'll go on NASDAQ this year? This year? I'll check in a minute. I'd have to chart that. What is LLL? It's up a lot. LLL? Anybody seeing that? And then also, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much the. Okay. Huh. LLL, I think halted. So let's be aware of that one. LLL. News says they announced a buyback. Okay, not seeing much more. All right. Well, they did halt. So that can get a lot of people's attention, but let's see what happens when it comes out of the halt. That, and then somebody asked me, yeah, the market. Just got an alert on MREO. Okay, I think that's to the downside. I think I have some of that, so I'm going to go in. I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Profitable, but time to cut. All right, thanks on LLL. Somebody gave me some more further news. 5 mil buyback, 30 million sales agreement. Okay, resume trading. It's hitting $2, 210, 205, 210, 215. Coming back now, 210, 205, 210, 210. Maybe there's some momentum coming out of the gate here. No, it seems to be pulling back now. 195, 205, 210, 215. Yeah, it's maybe got some energy. 1.3 million shares trading. People want to buy into this or short cover. Created some kindling. Checking in on the market here. And by the way, did J-Pal fucking speak? Yeah, okay, he's coming. Rev is halted. Must be to the downside. Up or down? Randy, I see you don't have permission to unmute, but as a co-host, I think you should. All right. Maybe I didn't do it. Maybe this is the one day. This is the one day I didn't do it. I just talked about it. There you go. This is why I'm not able to click.
I wonder how this catalyzed it.
Correct.
And don't just take my. Adding, this is what I can only add that currently stalled tax expense.
This is going to be boring. Sega trade doing good. Oh, that's good, Camille, right?
You have begun.
The market's remaining flat.
This disparity indicates not only the link.
Rev halted up. Unbelievable. There's going to be some real mania going on in Rev today. Tesla just broke high, new high of the day. That's positive for growth.
I remain concerned that the Fed. We still have few.
So whoever that was that asked me where is QQQ going to be by the end of the year, I don't know. But the question really was, how low can QQQ go by the end of the year for the rest of the year? Is there any more correction left? If there is, on the QQQs, I'm seeing it might be between 200 and 160. So let's say 180, the average. And we're at 280 now. Oh, no, where are we? 280, yes. So shit, man, we could still have another 30% to go if it just keeps going, if it doesn't stop, if it doesn't slow down. And I've been running the numbers. This is just kind of a disaster with this inflation that we've got here. That's the real issue. And according to my calculations, it's going to set us back 25 years. It's going to set us back to 1997 in terms of economic growth that we've made. It's going to erase economic growth all the way back to 1997. And we will not be where we were last year until 2049. That's how bad the inflation issue is right now. If it was me, and it's not, but if it was me, I'd just make Fed rate 5% right now. I'd raise it 500 basis points and let's get this thing over with. Unfortunately, I don't run the world. Can you imagine? Have you seen inflation? Let's see. Look at the bottom right of my screen, guys. This is inflation. Oh, shit. I'm going to show it in the middle because so others can see. So this is inflation over the last 12 years. And anything in that band there, that yellow band that I created, fuck REV. And LLL's doing great. Anything in that band I created, that yellow band, is levels of inflation that we easily overcome with GDP growth. So we're at a net positive. We grow our economy, we expand. Anything above that region, it's difficult for us to be as productive humans and create more result in order to have a positive differential. So what's interesting to notice here is this huge run that inflation has been on starting on March of last year. It broke out of that channel. And what I think you really should think long and hard about is that the Fed didn't start raising rates until here. That's when the Fed said, this inflation thing might be a problem. Dude, what about fucking here? How about here? Pulls back, breaks out. How about here? Why don't you learn something about trading from me, Mr. Powell? This is a re-breakout on a base on inflation. This, at the worst, you should have known that this was going to go higher here, and it's happening again. So this is how irresponsible they're handling this situation. But the real issue, the disaster of it, is that we have 8.6 inflation and we have negative productivity going on right now. You combine, that's GDP. So you combine the two of those and you get a differential that just wipes out our progress. We've just wiped out, we've gone back to, what was it, did I say, 2013. We are already wiped out back to 2013 economically. We just rolled back 9 years of economic progress by letting this inflation get out of hand. Now, how do you cause inflation? That's the question, right? Deficit spending is kind of the nice economy's way of saying it. Deficit spending. Another thing, debt spending. It means spending, giving people money, not from taxes or not from existing money, but by going into debt. And how do they do that? Printing money. You call that printing money, deficit spending. That causes inflation, because inflation really isn't anything. What we're able to do is cause deflation. That's what we're really doing. We're deflating the value of our currency in this country. That's what we're doing with these measures, deflating. The result they call inflation, but inflation it makes it sound like it's this beast that lives on its own, when actually, inflation, we're really deflating. That's what we're doing when we go into debt. We're deflating our currency. So we're fucked because we did it to epic proportions. Woo! There goes REV. It's about to halt at 925 REV. And 925, it's still at that halt level and probably going to halt any second here. A good day to be in REV, huh? I want to see this number over here. It's not halting. It's pulled back under the 925 level. But yeah, there we are. I'm up 107% on REV. And now 110%. I thank you, Rev. Oh, my computer's acting really slow. There we go. Revlon, a brand that nobody wants to let go. Getting short squeezed. Give even more money away. Yeah, more deficit spending is what the socialists propose. But conservatives, Republicans said no. Yeah. But not enough of them, frankly. Just not enough people understand basic economics. And it's not basic, but basic principles. There's a couple of basic principles there. Rev hitting 9.4 and pulling back now. Rev becoming the talk of the town. Rev turning into a dwack. Tesla breaking new high just now. Rev sitting around 930, 920, 910, 9. Little sell off there. I don't think anybody really believes in any of it. If you're just a little scalper and you're new to this stuff, maybe that's going to knock you out of the trade. But I don't think anybody else is very scared of Rev going anywhere except up right now. Tesla hitting 727, doing well. Growth, all markets moving up today. Sorry, you're ranting. That's all right, man. Love this. So am I, a little bit, I guess. Love the morning program. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Chair Powell, will the Fed's interest rate? A Fed increase won't bring down these prices.
Elizabeth Lennon. Let's see what she has to say.
Rates won't make Vladimir Putin turn his tanks around and leave Ukraine. Rate hikes won't break up monopolies. Rate hikes won't straighten out the supply chain or speed up a virus that is still causing. So let's talk about Chair Powell. You said last week that interest quote moderate demand.
What's the news on Rev? They're going bankrupt. And I think, what was the rest of the news, Chris? I think their talks as that it's an acquisition target, but frankly, I think that's complete bullshit. But maybe I'm missing a news element here.
Go up the dollar. I appreciate this, and I do appreciate the explanation. A little more plain. Rate demand to invest, so that it can balance with supply. Okay. So it's going to make it more demand is well in excess. More expensive to invest, which in out of work and rate increase, plans or buy new trucks, hire new people. Instead, on
Yeah, it is kind of like a little bit of a Hertz moment. Yeah.
in the labor market. Well, I appreciate you call it back into balance. What I'm trying to get at, though, is what does the tool, and part of what you just said is that it increases by those trucks or new plants.
Rev,
or hiring new people.
creating a little base here at 9 in the 9 area.
Is rate increases also make it more expensive. Plus this year of a mortgage, like an illness and problem. Otherwise, you could make things that has no control. Drivers of rising prices, but the Fed, by getting a lot of people fired and making Biden is working to break up monopolies and bring down. So I just want to say, you know what's worse? High inflation and low unemployment. High inflation and a recession.
I mean, you couldn't be more Marxist to suggest that there's something evil with raising rates right now. Holy shit. Oh my God. Holy shit. I don't even want to have her on right now. Like, that's toxic poison. Unbelievable. Economic poison. Wow. I don't even want you guys to be hearing that. That's just terrible. Terrible thinking. Oh, good. She's off.
$1 trillion spending bill, and there was already evidence affecting numerous areas. At the rising cost of metal prices. Encountering high.
Yeah, like, wow.
I warned that many of.
She's really dangerous because she's one of the more diplomatic ones. She's saying these radical ideas, but doesn't sound stupid, and she doesn't sound flippant, and she's dangerous in that way, and that she's quite diplomatic, and she can affect more of her own base and maybe infect some of the middle, and with supporting the notions, it can be dangerous. Well, I what I found, Carl, is that they think they know about economics, but what they know about is communist economics. It's a different economics that's not economical. I mean, there should be, like, in every book on communism, there should be like a hole through the whole book where the water just pours out. Yeah, because a hole in the whole theory, is that the labor and the can't come from nowhere. It has to be compensated for. It's just like there's a hole in the whole theory, and but if you say things right and you sort of like skirt around that issue, it sounds wonderful. Yeah, it's the intent. The intention can be really malicious, though. I mean, think of it this way. Maybe they don't think they're malicious because they're not intending to destroy capitalism. What they're trying to do is create utopia. What's wrong with rainbows and unicorns? So in their minds, they don't really have malicious intent, but neither did Hitler in his mind either. So it doesn't mean it's not evil, but I'm just saying that in their minds, they understand it as good, and it's fucking dangerous, and so you can't really tell them. You just need to understand people, understand economics, and understand right and wrong and good and evil and what's reality and what's fiction and all that good stuff. And so at the same time, though, I don't blame them. That's the vision they have, and in their minds, it's a beautiful vision. It's beautiful. Unfortunately, every time historically, it's ended in extremely non what is the word biological non ecological balance, and has caused the destruction of tragic, inhumane destruction of people, human beings, children, families, people, not bad people. Hey, I'd be all for some kind of thing that just wiped out every criminal. You know what I mean? Accidentally. If that accidentally happened, it wouldn't be that bad. But we're talking about all human beings here. We're not talking about bad people. We're just talking about people who have a different ideology than Marxists. They have the ideology of capitalism, of creating wealth, of going to Mars, of expanding humanity, of creating wealth and prosperity using reality and the economic forces that exist in the universe to create prosperity. I don't know where I was going with that. Got a little rant off there. REV is holding at about 9. LLL's failed out. Not really. It could set up for an ABCD re-breakout LLL from here at 2, but it is likely going to break down at 1.9. Anyway, these hearings, these testimonies, this proceedings are going to be going on all day today and tomorrow, and they will affect the markets, the different things that you hear, and it will give you an idea of what the left is planning and what the right is planning and what the Fed is thinking, and it relates, so if you can, watch it today, turn it on, tune in, see if you can start to get a little bit more involved, understand that politics is economics, and that economics is physics. Actually, it's about energy and the efficient use thereof. But anyway, on that note, that's the morning session. Stay on top of REV if it has anything more to give. Could be quite extraordinary. And see you in the group, and I'll be alerting any opportunities today. I'll try to get some penny stock opportunities and swing trade opportunities out to you towards the end of the trading day today. All right, have a good one, y'all. See you in the Discord.